Shooter is a Syrian national, that's according to Lebanese authorities. And while we don't know his exact motivation at this point, the State Department is saying that he appeared to have ISIS markings on the tactical vest he was wearing when he opened fire outside the U.S. Embassy in Beirut at around 8:30 local time this morning. That gun battle between the shooter and Lebanese forces going on for about half an hour before he was eventually shot, wounded, and taken into custody. Lebanon says that they have arrested 5 other people in raids all across the country. As you mentioned, a local Lebanese security guard was seriously wounded. That's according to the State Department. And all U.S. embassy staff are safe and accounted for. But, Gabe, this revives painful memories of the 1983 suicide bombing at the U.S. Embassy in Beirut, killed more than 60 people. And, in fact, the current embassy is outside the center of the city in a mountainous area, heavily fortified, for exactly the reason that they are so concerned about attacks like this.
And, Raf, we've all been focused on the situation in Gaza and around Rafah, but what's the latest on the tensions along the border of Israel and Lebanon to the north?
Well, they are heating up. There has been fighting between Israeli forces and Iranian-backed Hezbollah militants since October 7th. Just earlier today, Hezbollah fired 2 explosive drones into Israel. At least 11 Israelis wounded. Not clear at this point whether they were soldiers or civilians. But as you mentioned, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is under intense domestic political pressure to do something about the situation in the north. There's about 70,000 Israeli civilians displaced from their homes. There's about 90,000 Lebanese displaced from theirs on the other side of the border. And Netanyahu today saying Israel is prepared to launch a military offensive into southern Lebanon to restore security. That is not something the White House wants to see, given the potential that a war between Israel and Hezbollah could be far larger, far more devastating than the war with Hamas. Gabe.
And Raf, before I let you go, CIA Director Bill Burns, he's back in the region today. What do we know about those talks?
So he's in Qatar. He's meeting with the Qatari Prime Minister, the head of Egyptian intelligence, and other mediators. And it comes as the administration is on this all-out push, trying to make the ceasefire proposal that President Biden laid out last week into a reality. Now, the U.S. says that this is an Israeli proposal, that it has been accepted by the Israeli government. I can tell you there is fierce pushback from the far right of the Israeli government against this deal. Prime Minister Netanyahu himself has not publicly committed to it, but the White House says that the world needs to be putting pressure on Hamas at this stage to accept the agreement. Gabe.
Raf Sanchez live for us in Israel. Raf, thank you. And turning now to some news at the Pentagon.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.